Let's go. Welcome everyone. Quickly gotta post the stream link. Welcome back everybody to Frl Realistic Round 9 Australia. I am your host Wildtalk, aka Kobe, and we are ready. Well, not exactly ready, but we are excited for the Australian Grand Prix. It will be in the weather all the way. I'll give you a quick standings update. The standings are: the top three are three different constructors. We have Leclerc and the Red Bull leading. P2 is Jackson, and P3 is Sadistic Kane. 4th is Bowie, 5th is Joffrey, 6th is myself, but I can't participate because of injury. 7th is Swinney, 8th is Scouser, P9 is William, P10 is Warrior, P11 is Battles Mini, P12 is Byman, P13 is Warrior Huntsman, 14 Dixon, 15 Moody, 16 Infinite Glory, 17 PC Crazy, 18 the Driver, 19 Sniper Hunter, and P20 Crossfire with 0 points. We are hoping to see a very exciting Australian Grand Prix with lots of action. So yeah, let's hope. As we're waiting for the ready up sign to come. Dun, dun, dun. And the ready up sign has been given. So the Australian Grand Prix has started. Let's see what the beautiful city of Melbourne can give us in Albert Park. With a rain race, we hope to see everything go good, and hopefully not too many safety cars and not too many DNFs, because that will cost the teams about 1.5 million per car, which is that. Let's hope the Red Bulls can do good as well, and every other team as well. So let's see what will happen in this qualifying session. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, it looks pretty treacherous outside, as we can have a look into the Mercedes garage over there. See what they are doing with their cars. Let's see who will come out first. Is there any movement in any of the garages? No. Don't see any movement. Not in the Ferrari. There's not really any movement anywhere at the moment. So as you can see, no one. Oh, there's a car leaving the garage. That is Eiling's PC. Will be the first man on the racetrack. As you can see, everybody has the inters except for Jackson, who has a full wets on. Let's see. Eiling should be the first one outside. Oh, Leclerc is already retired. Jackson is on the full wets. Let's see what he will do. As he has Swinney behind him. Oh. As yes. Well, broadcast cam seems to be glitched for the Ferrari. Oh no, it doesn't. So you can see, we will follow Eiling's around for a lap since he's our first man on the racetrack. This is one of those races where literally anything can happen. Anyone can win. We can see maybe even Haas win the race tonight. You never know. Anyone could win the race. Let's see, anyone could win the race now. So this might be a really good Grand Prix. As far as we know. Alright, as you see, Eilings, he will be coming in close to start his lap. On the intermediates. Jackson will be looking to try and beat Leclerc tonight. Because they are fighting for the championship. Red Bull vs AlphaTauri. Here we see Eilings, he's starting his lap time. Into turn 1, down to third gear. Easy on throttle. Aggressive on the exit. That keeps it perfectly on the track, which is very good. Down to first gear. Second, third. Perfect. So close to invalidating, but also so good positioned, that car. At the moment he's fast because he's the first man on the track. Oof, near lose the car but saves the car. Eiling's coming up to the chicane. Second gear, take it careful. Try not to invalidate the lap time. Try not to hit the Aramco walls there. Gets closer but doesn't hit them. So now he will come to a very beautiful section of track in my opinion, if broadcast cam works. Nope, it doesn't give us a good angle. See 11 and 12, perfectly taken, kept it on the racetrack, didn't crash, kept it smooth. That's what we like to see. And Jackson, that's when he passed, because he's on the full wets, he will be slow. Eilings is going into the final corner. He went a little bit deep there. Going into the final corner. He'll be looking to get, I think, a 34 or a 35. He gets a 35.7. Pretty nice lap time. Swinney will be next one. I think he will be aiming for 35 as well. He goes fastest. Jackson 41.9. Who is next one to come? It's the McLaren of Fatgate. What will he do? 34.6. What a lap. Next is Joffrey. Joffrey goes quickest with 34.0. Pace is getting set by these lads. So Crossfire will do in the Haas. He'll be looking for a good lap time as well as nearly bins it, but keeps it nice. I think he will be aiming for 33 or something, 34, 34.3. That's a really good lap time for that car. Next up is Fake Scouser. See what a Fake Scouser can do. Yeah, flag sector 1 as Fat Kid crashed. No, he's just weaving. Bruce into the final corner, nearly bends it but keeps it. Nicely, pretty good save there. Goes 35.4. Next on the cross line is the other McLaren of Evan Glory who then set lap. Warrior Huntsman 37.8. Next is the driver 36.6. Next up is Aiden Gray who's on outlap 10. And I think Bowie is also on the full wets. He is struggling on those tires. He is struggling. If he calls an instant now, that won't be good. Glory is at purple sector 1. Go on board. Bowie is cutting his track there a bit. Infinite Glory is on for, I think, for one I can see pretty decent lap time. Purple in sector 2, nope. Doesn't beat Joffrey in sector 2. Oof, nicely positional exit there. McLarens are looking pretty fast at the moment in these conditions. So does House of Crossfire. The rain is well called the great equalizer, so here it's just driver space which matter. More than anything, to be fair. Driver will be straight after Infinite Glory. Infinite Glory spins it on the final corner. Very unfortunate for the McLaren driver. See the driver. He's also looking for a good lap time here, but oof. Also finds himself around in the final corner. Aiden Gray now coming, sees that Williams standing there. That won't be a good sight for him. Goes P3. Swinney. Fight improvement goes right. Can keep his lap time. That will have cost him a little bit of time. Let's see what he will do to finish it off. Does 34.3. Nice lap. Fat Kid is on for improvement here. Yes, he is improving in second sector by 3/10. See if he can improve more over the last corners. As that say McLaren in the wall. But Fat Kid does a goes P1 33.7. Next up is Crossfire to do his lap. What does he do? 33.8. He is looking rapid in that car. You see Infinite Glory, he had a little bit of crash. He lost his front wing. What will JBX do in the Red Bull? Goes purple in sector 2. Seems to be on for a pretty good lap. He's looking really fast. Right. JBX is looking pretty fast over here. Let's see what he can do. A little bit of a toe from the car ahead. He does a 33.1. Nice lap time from the Red Bull. JBX next up is I think the Mercedes of Statistic Kane has that lap time. He's on outlap, so let's follow him around for a lap of Australia, but into fourth gear. Swinney retired in the pits. Felt safe at his lap. Let's see who will be the next one to maybe try and beat JBX. Can anyone beat the Red Bull? Maybe this man right here. Realistic King. Purple on sector 1. It's looking good for him so far. Goes a little bit deeper than he would have wanted. Think the reference time was a 55.7 in the second sector. How far is he under that 55.7? Oof, he's above that with quite a margin. That mistake would have cost him lots of time. Let's see if he'll do a second lap, how many tenths he will have lost. Was that a crash or was that just a lift or what happened there? No, just a lift I think. She's just a gain. I think he'll be on for a 34-ish. Now ends the main straight. What is the final lap time? 35 maybe even, yes, 34.9. The Mercedes will go for another lap to try and improve the P8. See what they can do in the second run. That corner looks so much better than his first one. Let's see if it will have gained them lots of time. How many will he have gained? Yes, 2 tenths he has gained. He's purple again. See, this time he takes it much better. Flat out. That's what we want to see. Right, this time much better corner entry and exit. Seems like this must be the lap. If he is just under. At the moment he's en route for a 33.7 around Fat Kid space at the moment. He has a whole 6 tenths to gain still. 6 tenths to gain still. Hopefully the car goes out of the way for the Mercedes. If the driver doesn't get out of the way, he will be impeding a lap. He gets on the grass, trying, that's the stick gain through. It's the stick gain. Got a very good exit, might be into the 32s here if he hurries up on the main straight. He gets a 33.7. That is quite a good lap time, I would say. JBX looking really fast in that Red Bull. Moody as well. Probably still has some time to gain on this lap. And he's on a 35.1. Let's see. He's 3 tenths down at the moment. JB Bowie also on for a lap. He has invalidated, sadly enough. Let's see, we'll do what he can do on the second lap. Let's quickly look at the comments. Hello William. Wait, let me set up the stream on my phone real quick. Rip my mobile data. Alright, it's on the phone now. Let's see, JB Bowie, what will the sector 1 be? Will it be competitive enough to maybe try and challenge for he won 31.6 is looking pretty competitive. I think the 31.2 was purple, so he's only 4 tenths off. Ferrari is normally pretty decent around Australia, so let's hope it will be decent here. Ferrari as well, the 2022 Australian Grand Prix winner, so that maybe will be good to keep in mind this Grand Prix as well. Bowie is in the last sector now, trying to do a good lap here. see what will the end product be. So Warrior and the Alpine is catching him pretty fast. The Warrior at the moment P6. Well, Bowie nearly spins. Saves the car though. Bowie will be on a 35.6s. The Warrior improves to a nice P2. What a lap by the Alpine driver. He's looking very quick here. Everybody is looking kinda quick. Jackson does come out on inters. He is out on inters. See what Jackson can do. He is looking pretty quick, I must say. I think it's about a 5-second run to the line. So I think he might be going in contention for P1. He goes second place. What a lap. What a lap. Ooh, somebody has crashed, I think. It's the Warrior. Was that a little bit of spin maybe, or crash? Don't know what happened. Here goes Infinite Glory. See what he can do. He's 1/10 up on his time, nearly 2. See what he's going to do here. Takes it quite good. Good exit. There's a car stand there. Aiden Gray has spun, seems like it. So let's look. Purple on sector 2, 2/10 up on his time. He will spun there, he will spun straight into the Warrior. That will not have been good. See what will Infinite Glory in the other McLaren do, seeing his McLaren teammate is far up the road at P5. He spun straight to the pit lane. Bowie on for a second lap here, or is he on in lap? He's on in lap because he was no, he's on a timed lap. Hard to tell with the rain lights flashing. He is 3/10 up on his time right now. That might gain him a good position on the grid. Never know. 3/10 will mean P11 for Bowie. See what he can do. Into the second sector. He is purple with 5/10 up. Let's take a look at what will bring. What will we will be braining for him around the track. Let's see, he takes that corner pretty good as well. I see some guys are gonna come over the line right now. And they're gonna get the checkered flag. Bowie gets the checkered flag first. 34-2, that's P9. See who's next across line. Warrior Huntsman is next, he has invalidated, so he's out of Q1. Eiling's piece, the next 3/10 up, that will not gain him a position. 4/10 up, still not a position. He will stay P14 at this moment. Maybe if he finds some more time, he might gain a position. Alfa Romeo is really struggling to find pace, it seems like. Goes a little bit deep. He went way too deep there. That was a bit of a mistake from Eilings, as he is on the limit right there. He doesn't improve a position, but improves the lap time to 35.1. This qualification has been brilliant so far. No DNFs apart from Leclerc, who wants to start from the back. Let's see. P1 is JBX with Red Bull, P2 Jackson, and P3 Warrior. Let's see if you can get another different top 3 in the next quali. Who will go out first? Who will take it there? It seems like this Mercedes Statistic gain. No, there's an Alpine who's first. It's the Warrior, I think. I see Statistic King also going out. Jackson, there's Aiden Gray actually. Yeah, no Bowie, I know. Fix the thing. Fix the blue screen thing. Blue screen thing now. Normally. Can't see what you comment right now because my phone is died. Charge. Alright, it's back. The stream on my phone died. So check the comments after Q2 ended on the PS itself, not during the quali. Sorry, my voice bit dead. Jackson Aiden Gray out of first on the track. Aiden Gray about to start his lap time. Let's see what he can do. Aiden Gray 1888 is making his debut for Alpine as a reserve driver, I believe. So let's see. He has a first on track, so the man will follow around a lap of Australia. Jackson is right behind them. Everybody starting the lap seems like, apart from a couple of guys who are still in the pits. Aiden Gray looking decently quick, sector 1:30.13 with the Alpine. Might be for a pretty good lap here. Let's take a look what might happen. Oof, perfectly on the limit there. Could not have been any closer because he will have invalidated if he got closer on the curb. Take a look at this lap time after this quali. After quali lap. Let's set Jackson's name ready, so we can immediately jump to him. Cause he's next. Ooh, Aiden Gray makes a huge error there. Might have lost him a couple of tenths. He is on a 35. One. Spectate. Jackson does a 33-0 while lap. While lap by Jackson. Statistic King. 35. 6. What happened there? A mistake or what happened with him? Bowie, has Bowie crashed or has he spun? What happened to Mr. Bowie? We see somebody coming off there. Was that Jackson? Ah no, he just went off the track. Alright, it's Joffrey going P2 at 34.2. Jackson lead away by a huge margin at the moment. This fix Kouser. What the fuck? What's going on? I think fix Kouser is glitch or something. Let's take a look at Fat Kid then. Someone's up to Joffrey there. He has an off. Big Scouser last session with he has 35-1. Scouser has lagged out unfortunately. Fat Kid 41-7. It's looking pretty good in the wet first lap qualifying. Bowie, yeah, he was going slow at the main straight, so it won't be seeing him for a good lap right now. Jackson taking a new layout, it looks like. It's not getting any time bet, so I don't see an issue with it, to be fair. But Bowie will do a second lap to try and beat the competition. Let's see. Bowie doesn't go too deep, goes pretty nicely on the curb as well. Doesn't go too hard over that curb. Pretty good, pretty good. This lap looks pretty good so far. We can't wait till it's finished. 20 seconds up. That'll be around 37s at the moment, but he was going slow in the other sections as well, I think. So I think we'll be looking for a 35-34-ish lap from the Ferrari. They seem to be a bit struggling with pace. JBX also starting this lap now. Ooh, there's somebody had a big off in 11-12. Think he kept out of the wall. Not sure. Bowie's 21 seconds up. That is at 36 at the moment. He won't be happy with the 36. Jay Hardnell wants both cars in Q3 as well, I believe. Crossfire 33-8. What a lap by the Haas driver. Haas is looking very competitive here in the wet. Jackson retiring the pits. Thinks, alright, I'm safe here in P1. 33-0. Bowie, what can Bowie do? Can he challenge Jackson? No, he does a 35-4. Not that great of a lap from the Ferraris. JBX. No, first we have Swinney, who's next one I think. Or the Warrior, no, the Warrior is next. See what he can do in terms of pace. He was looking pretty competitive with the P3 last session, so let's hope he can keep it up. Joffrey about to come over the line. Will he improve his lap time? Yes, he does. 33-9, one lap by Joffrey. Here we see the Warrior, who will be coming over the line now with a 34-0. Swinney is next up. Will he smash Bowie? He does beat his teammate. JBX, what can the Red Bull do? How will the Red Bull be in terms of pace? He has P3 behind Fat Kid and Jackson at the moment. Let's hope JBX can set a good lap. Or will he be safe at that? Let's see if he goes to continue. No, it looks like he is saving his battery. I think. No, he's still on the lap. He's still on the hot lap. Let's see how much will he be up in sector 1. 3/10 up in sector 1. Purple. He is pushing right now. Pushing that car to the limits and beyond. Know where the limit is, know where the balance is. So let's see. He is on a 54.0, 8/10 up. At the moment he will be P1 by quite a big margin. He is looking very, very strong, JBX, in Red Australia. Let's take a look. Q2 is 5 minutes left. Not that much time left for everybody outside top 5 to do something and try and improve their lap time switches. Eiling's driver, Bowie, Realistic and Fake Scouser were at the moment in danger. Red Bull does a 32-3, What a lap by the Red Bull driver. That is a pretty good and solid lap. Fat also tied up and said, alright, I'm Gucci, I'm safe. And this is really true. He was on a lap, I think. He has invalidated already. See who's going slow. Is that the warrior who's run out of fuel? No, he's just going slowly to save the tires, I think. It shows the support for Ukraine with this helmet, I think. Showing some support for Ukraine. See the conflict is happening there. Moody jumps to P8 with his lap. Nice work by the driver of Mercedes. Einings has invalidated his lap as well. Lots of people making mistakes in the final minutes of Q2. They want to complete the lap times as fast as they can, obviously. That's what everybody wants to see. Crossfire thinks he's not safe at 33.8. He might be safe, but might not be safe. That's the tricky part about it. Does the drive assistant gain? He is on lap 3/10 up at the moment, 30.9 in the first sector. That first sector is looking pretty good if you ask me. Looking brilliant so far in the first sector. Let's see what he can do in the second sector. Will he be faster? Will he improve? Will he maybe go P1? 8/10 up, purple in sector 2. 8/10 up will gain him to 6. The P4 at the moment. Let's take a look what he will do. Doesn't go deep, takes it beautiful. That corner, absolutely perfect. They get that lap time, I think, at 33 something is what he will do. Let's take a look. 33.5, that is a pretty solid lap time if you ask me. Everybody looking pretty strong at the moment. That is looking pretty good. Who is coming online? Joffrey the 33.9, Aiden Gray. See what he will do. Everybody seems to be going into 31s. At this rate, the Ferraris might be knocked out. That will not be good if they are knocked out. They will be having to try and get into Q3. Jay Hartnell will be sitting there watching, hopefully, to get to see his two prancing horses go through. At the moment Red Bull dominates by 7/10 in Q2 already. What will Q3 be like? Maybe can Jackson bring the fight to them? We'll see what Jackson can mean to the Red Bulls. 34-1. That is not enough, I think. That might not be enough to go through in I'm afraid. He will have to try again. Maybe if he still has ERS for it. He still has ERS to try again. So let's hope he can challenge the others. He is still deploying ERS, so he's still enough. He's a 10th up. At least to be 2/10 up to improve to a new position as well. Everybody is trying to finish their outlaps now and trying to get through the line. The driver and Fake Scouser are out of Q2. Because they are still in the pits. There's not enough time left to go out. So the driver is out. Bowie is 3/10 up. That will mean position to P7. Crossfire has spun. His quali is over. Seems to be the end of this game's quali as well. And the end of, because he, I think, got blocked by Spinny. Seems to be a yellow flag right in front of Michael as well. There's not enough time for Aiden Gray to make the line shift onto the pit, I think. So on the pit and Bowie. What can Bowie do here? Bowie will take the checkered flag. 33.6 P6, that's a pretty good lap at the moment. Will Moody be... Michael is knocked out. Infinite Glory is knocked out. Eilings knocked out. Moody goes to Q3. Moody is in Q3. He did everything he could. Mercedes threw everything in that car and said, go make us proud, boy. Get into that quality session. He is doing God's work for that Mercedes team. Crossfire is through as well. Joffrey goes to P4. What a lap by Joffrey. Since the game goes P2 with a 32.9 as well. Can he maybe bring the fight to Jackson and Red Bull? If something happens to the Red Bull, of course. Of JBX. What can Infinite Glory mean for the other teams? He has got damaged. He will go into the pit lane. After an unfortunate incident, he will be starting the race from 12th position. McLaren will be trying to improve those positions. Let's quickly look at the comments. Right. Yeah, no, the first couple of blue screens were not meant to be. It was something with the button. It was doing some weird stuff, but I fixed it now. It was doing some weird stuff, but I fixed it now. So everything should be good now with the blue screens. Moody. Right, let's take a look at the guys who are knocked out. Swinney, Ferrari. There are 5 different teams knocked out. Williams, Alfa Romeo, Alfa Tauri, McLaren, Ferrari. With Swinney, for Glory, Fiscausa, ISPs and the driver. There are a couple of different constructors through. Red Bull, Mercedes, Alfa Tauri, Aston Martin, McLaren, Alpine, Ferrari, Haas. That's looking pretty good. JBX, P1, Sister Kane, P2, Jackson, P3, Joffrey, P4, Fatkid, P5, Warrior, P6, P7 is Bowie, P8 is Crossfire, P9 is Aiden Gray, P10, Mean Man Moody. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Q3 is on the way with 10 drivers. No retirements on track so far. No people have crashed out, which is pretty good, as I think Aiden Gray, the first guy on the racetrack. Yes, so you'll follow him around. We will take pole. This might be a very interesting quali session. Couple of drivers looking very quick, of course. JBX is looking quick. Sister Kane was looking quick. Jackson was looking quick. Joffrey was looking quick. Warrior was looking quick. Fatkid was looking quick. Crossfire was looking quick as well. But everybody was looking quick. So this can be a 10-way battle for pole, maybe. Although I'd count the Ferrari of Bowie out. Aiden and Crossfire maybe as well. I'd count the biggest battles for pole will be between JBX, Jackson, and Sister Kane, I think. Still, those guys looking pretty quick. Oh, Aiden Gray and Validator's outlap. Not a very great start to quali. 6 people out on track, other 4 in the pits. Aiden Gray starts his lap time. Let's take a look. What can he do? Now people will push, because now it's a shootout for pole position. Everybody wants to be on that prime pole position. Let's see what these guys can mean to in terms of Red Bull. We're trying to win the race again. One star at the front. Oh, that's Aiden Gray out of session with a pretty big crash. Jackson narrowly avoids the car of Aiden Gray there. That was looking quite scary for Jackson. Fat Kid has just got a 5 place grid penalty for colliding with Aiden Gray. The car was standing there, you know, Ghost is off, so he drove straight into that car. No one other in fault except for Fat Kid himself for that incident. Jackson still on the lap after having to avoid the car of Aiden Gray. Will have lost some time with that. Nearly spins it, but keeps the car going with good pace around the track. Jackson lets the car slide into the final corner, which is pretty dangerous, in my opinion. 33-0 to start off Q3. Crossfire is next. He invalidated. Fat Kid is in the gravel. Joffrey, what can he do? He's also invalidated. Who is not invalidated? The Red Bull maybe of JPX. He is not invalidated. He is looking to do a pretty good time, I think. No, also not. Fat Kid is going in the pits. Me and Moody was on outlap. At the moment, Jackson on provisional pole. Is he on a new lap? He is on a new lap. He will be trying to improve the P1 time to a new and better P1 time. He is a bit down on his time, nearly a 10th down on his time at the moment. JBX, purple sector 1. This might be a threatening sight for Jackson. But that Red Bull is a beast in quali. So Jackson can pull up a better race pace than JBX quali pace. He might have a race in the back. He goes into the pit lane. As the Warrior completes outlap, let's go on board the JB with Joffrey the Emu as he is next one. No, the next one is actually Crossfire to come over the line. Let's see what he can do. In terms of threatening Jackson for the pole position. Crossfire takes the car around the last corner, so you can see with the throttle input. He might be looking for a 33 here, or maybe a high 32, low 33, no, high 33. Joffrey, 33.8, just in front of Crossfire. JBX, what will he be doing? 32.9, just in front of Jackson. That's quite a good lap time for him. Meanwhile, Moody next to come over the line. He might be threatening as well. 34.6. Warrior has invalidated this lap time, unfortunately. Statistic and Bowie yet to come out. Oh, as we speak of Bowie coming out, we see him going to the track. See, it was all planned between me and Bowie. We planned it before, of course. When I said to him, alright, and I say, you haven't gone out yet. But yeah. Let's see what these guys can do. These guys are all pretty quick drivers, as Crossfire will be going for another lap. Crossfire nearly bends it! Does he save it? He does. That must have been quite a scare for him. I can't see the comments on my phone for some reason. Warrior on a new lap. 30.8, that's looking oof. Saves it as well. Everybody is pushing harder, so they all have moments. Jackson. Let's take a look with Jackson. Let's go on board with him. Moody 33.9. He has found some serious pace as well. Let's see what Jackson can do. Tons of pace here. See, Jackson is 3 tenths up on his time. The one purple in sector 1. If he keeps pushing, he might be into the 31s at the end. You never know. With these drivers, Jackson is really fast. He drives way beyond the speed of that Alpha we should be doing. He is 4 tenths up at the moment, aiming for a 32.6, 32.5 range. He is looking very promising so far. Let's take a look at his lap further into sector 3. This is a pretty tricky part. If you go wide here, you can enter the gravel top and it can end your quali in a bit. Go slidey into that corner, just on the limit. Here lifts a bit into 4th gear, aggressive on throttle, he does it. What will it be? 32.499. That's a pretty good lap. Next to come over the line is Bowie in the Ferrari. See Fatcat, who has spun, found himself on the wall. His quality is over. He will start from P15. Jackson has crashed out as well. That is something the AlphaTauri team boss will not be liking to see. His driver crashed out into the wall. He goes. That's Jackson's quality over. 34.5 for Bowie. The Warrior will improve to a 33.1. That is a pretty competitive lap time from him. Sister Kane looking pretty fast, second 2 as well. Will he beat Jackson's lap time? He's looking really fast here. Goes on the throttle. Calamity stable, sorry. They only have 1 flying lap, so Fatcat's qualifying is over and done with. He will start the race on P15. He was looking pretty promising in Gear 2 as well, but just making too many mistakes now. 33.3 for Sister Kane. Next to come over the line. Ooh, as Sister Kane loses the car, he saves the car. What a save from him. Comments not loading on my phone, don't know why. So I will take a look at them after qualifying's ended, so it will be a blue screen for a minute, probably. See Kevin. Ah, now the comments are coming through. It's working now a bit. Welcome Kevin to the stream. Alright, comments are working again on my phone. I can only see the latest one. So now I can see the comments, but I can't see the previous ones. I can only see Kevin said oh, so I can only see those comments now. Only the most recent ones. Ah, P14. Ah, I have P14. Sorry, I forgot about Aiden Gray's DNF. My bad. Bruce got had some. Bruce had desync, so his lap time didn't count, and he was knocked out in Q2. And Leclerc start at the back. He wanted to start at the back, I think. Crossfire is standing still. Bowie. Yeah, he also qualifying ended for him. The Warrior is next to try and improve his lap. Really back out of the lap. It looks like Jackson will be on pole for the Australian Grand Prix. After our driver the late charge to the title. Maybe. We also have the team boss of AlphaTauri in the stream, so he will be happy to see Jackson. He'll be happy, but also not be happy, because Jackson has crashed out, so that will cost him 1.5 million. But he will be happy to see his driver starting from P1, even though it cost him money to start there. 31 for the Alpine. Ah, Leclerc is also in here. Hello, Leclerc. Looking like a stacked chat. P1, Jackson. Bowie is also in here. P1 is Jackson. P2 is JBX. P3 Joffrey. P4 the Warrior. P5 Statistic Gain. P6 Bowie. P7 Frl Meanman Moody. P8 Crossfire. P9 Fat Kid. P10 Aiden Gray. Bowie. Go away, Jake Bowie. Bowie! You're in here. Hello, Bowie. Say my name. It's raining. There's gonna be car in lap 1. I don't wanna be part of it. Bowie, your saves looked pretty good as well. Saw some of them. Think saw a lot of saves today. They were looking pretty good for everyone. Jackson couldn't really save his car, so yeah, gonna see. But Jackson will come back in the race. Who are we saying for the race win in these conditions? P2 and P3. Who are we thinking? My prediction: P1 Jackson, P2 Leclerc, P3 Statistic Gain, or maybe even JBX on the podium. What do you think? You can put your predictions in the comments if you'd like. Somebody did an early ready up. Hope it's Jackson. Yeah, let's see. Jackson is looking really quick here. As well as I had free fries earlier. Jackson, Jack Bowie, Bruce. Alright, it's looking like a pretty solid prediction that. Okay, everything can happen in these conditions, you never know. But I had free fries earlier. Went to pay for the fries. They said 480, I gave them 10. They gave me back 10. So yeah, got free fries and made money of it as well. Because they gave me 20 cents extra as well. Right, but the formation lap has started. Conditions are looking pretty wet on the track. Reminds me of that one time where engineer from Norris said our conditions on the track are very wet. So let's hope for a good race. Jackson has had a little bit of an off. He had a little bit of adventure. Is Bruce back? Seems to be back. Never mind, he's here. Leclerc starting last. Ooh, Warriors. Leclerc has a little bit of an advantage of the track there. With another a little bit of advantage of the track. He is slippy and sliding. Jackson leading the field from JBX. At the moment, RL, only 4 teams have won races. No, 5 teams. AlphaTauri. Yeah, AlphaTauri. Think McLaren. I don't know actually. Think McLaren also. Red Bull for sure. Mercedes for sure. Williams have won a race. Williams, AlphaTauri, Red Bull, Mercedes. Williams, Mercedes. Yeah, I don't know who's won, but a lot of drivers as well. Front races, so see who can challenge for the podium, who can challenge for the race win. Anybody could. Alright, as everybody's lined up to the grid, what's happened at the back? It seems like somebody went on overtaking spree. Somebody's spinning around. It's McLaren of Fat Kid who's spinning around like a. You want to see the world in 360? He was like around the world, around the world. Wildog being funny again at his best, highest level of humor here in the com box, as always. High levels of humor. Jackson on pole. JBX P2. Who will lead into turn 1? Will be an Avatar, will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights are on. You can hear the engines revving as it slides out and away we go. Jackson gets a good start. Jackson gets a really good start. Joffrey gets a good start as well. He's side by side with the Red Bull. Will he pass the Red Bull? He goes wide. He's off the racetrack. Did everybody get cleanly past everyone? Aiden Gray seems to be off the racetrack as well. Leclerc can't try to go for a move on Bruce there. No, he backs out of it. A little bit of touch everywhere it seems like. As at the moment Jackson's just keeping it out of trouble. Leading by over a second already. Leclerc is just making his moves on that one. Moody's out of session. Safety car will be out. Virtual safety car has been called. No full course caution. Moody is our first retirement of the race. Rest in peace, Moody. How well will Jackson lead this restart? He is leading by quite a lot on the Red Bull already. Wu will also go for the risky strategy and go for the 0 stop here. That'll also be a good prediction that. Moody has left the session and JBX is farther away. It seems like Leclerc is fighting in with Glory. They're having a very good fight over here. Leclerc locks up. Makes him move past him with Glory already up to P11. Jackson still leads the way. So Aiden Gray is boxing for wing damage, it seems like. Everybody making it cleanly past turn 1 again. See any spinners? This is a very good camera angle. We can see the cars coming around the corner pretty good there. See the Leclerc closing in on Fatkid and Bowie. Is he going for a move on Fatkid here? Yes he is. No. Yes. He doesn't get the move done. Nearly runs to the back of Fatkid there. Oof. Goes a bit off the track. They're getting held up by Eilings. Bowie is stuck behind Eilings. They're in a little bit of a train. Followed by AWS strategy there, pop up. Leclerc will be trying to get past Fatkid on this lap on the next straight. Jackson's just leading the way. Absolutely dominating the race so far. Will he do a Grand Slam maybe? lead every lap and fast out the race. He locks up. William gives him the room. He nearly spins it. These conditions are very treacherous, seems like. Only one retirement so far, so it's pretty good in terms of retirements. If it goes well like this, I can make to the end of the race. Leclerc spins, and he has broken his front wing. That is not good for Leclerc, his race. As we go back to the battle of Bowie Island, the battle for P8, 9 and 10. The last couple of points there for grabs. Bowie doesn't seem to make it past the Alfa Romeo of Island, as Fatcat is trying to get past Bowie as well. Bruce is still stuck behind Infinite Glory and Fatcat there. Everyone faced Kouser. So we'll be trying to get past these guys and clear them as fast as possible. See, Mercedes is again stuck behind the Alpine of the Warrior. Leclerc's race might be over and done with if there's no safety car, because he has wing damage and has to get to the pits to repair it as he locks up his tires again. JBX in P2 tries to get close to Jackson, but Jackson's just flying away. Bowie's still stuck behind Eilings. No team wars between the two Ferrari Academy teams. Will Bowie stick in front up the inside there? Yes, he'll be trying to go for it. Does he make the move stick? Yes, he makes the move stick. He's 3.8 seconds to his teammate now. Now Fatcat makes a move around the final corner. That was a brilliant move from Fatcat there. A very good move. No one would have thought he would have gone for it there, but he did. So Eilings is trying to get back past. Eilings made the move. Yes, Eilings is back in front of the McLaren. As the McLaren is better straight line speed, he'll be trying to get in front of the Alfa Romeo again. Breaks late, and Alfa Romeo is besides it and now in front of it. Eilings very close to Fatcat, as now Infinite Glory will be trying to get past Eilings. Meanwhile, Leclerc dropped the last two. There's contact there between Infinite Glory and Eilings. Big Kouser is still stuck behind these two. See, Bowie is pretty far behind his teammate, 4.2 seconds. This battle is looking pretty solid. Infinite Glory in the slipstream, just trying to stick with Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo is looking quite quick in a straight line here. Infinite Glory, will he go for the move? No, he stays behind. Infinite Glory being patient, waiting for Eilings to make a mistake maybe. So this gain also pretty close to the wire. JB actually closed in a bit on Jackson this lap. No, he's not making it to the wire right now. Maybe on this line, on this tiny straight, he'll make the move stick if he can get past. No, he's losing time bit. So will Infinite Glory make it past Eilings? No, not yet. Fatcat is losing Bowie. Bowie is getting away from Fatcat. He will be trying to catch Swinney, who is just up the field, closing in to Statistic versus Warrior. He gets stuck on the curb. He rides the curb. He gets stuck on it. He got stuck on that curb. Just only go accelerate. This is huge for JB Bowie, as now he will be very close to his teammate. His teammate might have got floor damage from that as well. That's a really high curb. Bowie will be trying to catch his teammate as this again looks much closer to the Warrior than at the previous laps. He is so close. Can he make it past though? No, he can't. He's still stuck behind the Warrior. Leclerc catches Aiden Gray bit by bit. Sister Kane catching the warrior. If a glory will be trying to get past Eilings on this one, no. He runs wide instead. Fake Scouser will be trying to get past him for glory. Can he make it? No, he also doesn't make it past. Sister Kane still trying to catch. Swinny went really deep there. This sees an opportunity for Bowie to get closer and closer. Bowie is catching his teammate. Yellow flag sector 1, that's Everglory out of session. Will there be a safety car called for that? Safety car is called. The safety car has been called. This might be an end to the leading streak of Jackson. Safety car has been called. Everybody will be close again. Alright, Jackson is called a safety car. Now the safety car's out. Who will be leading to turn 1 again? Will it be Jackson again? Or will it be the Red Bull of JBX? Or will JBX try to help Jackson in the championship by holding off everyone? There's also a huge opportunity for Leclerc to catch back up to the field. He was miles behind because of that spin on the last corner he had. Dum, 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 dum. Give your predictions in chat font for the safety car restart. Will there be any crashes? Will everybody make it cleanly past? Literally anything can happen in this quali. Hey, no, not quali, sorry, in this race. And Leclerc and Aiden Gray will be looking to catch up, so the safety car can go in this lap. McLaren also 1.5 million minus for Glorious Diamond, and Moody for Mercedes as well. So let's see. So that this restart will be good for everyone. Safety car in this lap. Pretty early call. So everybody has time to warm the tires. Jackson controlling the pace. Trying to get safety car getaway so he can go soon. Has he gone? No, it seems to me that he has gone. But safety car isn't in the pit. Is in the pit. Yeah, it's in the pit lane. So he has gone already. This is really early. That he has gone. Pretty early. Fatcat has got a 3-second penalty for track limits. Jackson's already put a second gap up and Leclerc gets passed. So Warrior Huntsman. Aiden Gray gets spun into the pit lane. Warrior Huntsman into the pit lane as well. Probably some wind damage picked up. Leclerc up to P13 now. Will be facing the driver soon. This battle also continues on between McLaren vs Ferrari. Bruce still not past Eilings. Still behind him. Will be looking to get past him really soon though. If he wants to fight with Fatkin and Bowie. So yeah, let's see. What he might be able to do. Leclerc gets past the driver. The Red Bull's pretty fast straight line, so it wasn't hard for Leclerc. Get past the driver there. Leclerc needing to the points. Will Bruce just see the AlphaTauri through of the Red Bull through, or will the AlphaTauri driver defend for his life? So he'll be wanting to try and get points as well and not lose points. He's battling right now with, he's going to go to the battle of Facecows vs Eilings now. He'll reach them very soon. He is getting pretty close to Bruce now. Will he overtake Bruce? No. Locks up the left front though. Near lose the car there, but he knows where the limit of the Red Bull lays. Will he get past Facecows on this run? No. Has to lift there. Facecows puts his car perfectly for Leclerc not to overtake. How will he defend? Will he defend the right side? No. Leclerc doesn't go for a move there. Facecows is still in front of Leclerc. Jackson's still leading the race. It's looking really good for Jackson at this point because Leclerc's stuck behind Bruce. Bruce hits the wall there. Penalties getting given left, right and central. Will Leclerc try and get past Bruce? Yes, he does. He locks up even as well, but still makes his car perfectly. Was quite a big stand for the Red Bull driver, but the Red Bull driver made it and got past Facecows. Be now battling the Alfa Romeo, try and get past him. We're looking to get past Eilings now. Does he make it in turn 1? No, he doesn't. Yellow flags for Warrior Huntsman. As he spun it. Wind damage on left? No wind damage seems like. So that's pretty good. Jackson in the race. These two are pretty close as well. Leclerc is side by side with Eilings. Eilings leaves him the room. Will Leclerc send it? Yes, he does. Huntsman crashed out. Will it be another safety car? Yes. Eilings is in front of Leclerc. And at the safety car restart. Eilings had to let Leclerc go. Another safety cars. check my mobile data real quick. I'll put off the stream on my phone because my mobile data is dying. I only have 6 gigabytes left. And 21 days to go. Now Zedek has been called. Jackson will lead the pack again. Will he go into the pit? Yes, he goes in the pit for new tires. Who will follow him in? No one. Yeah, everybody seems to be following him. There's Joffrey, Crossfire, the Warrior, Sister Kane, Swinny, Bowie, Fat Kid, Leclerc. No, one for Bowie stayed out together with Fat Kid. Leclerc will stay out as well, I think. Yep. He will crucially be ahead of Jackson now. Jackson will be on the fresh tire compound. And behind Leclerc. So this is good. Jackson will have to get past on the restart. And also he got lap 12. 17 laps to go. Still quite a long way to go in this Grand Prix, not even halfway yet. 2 safety cars already. Fat Cat is P2, Bowie is leading the race at the moment with Leclerc in P3, Jackson in P4 but on the fresher compound. Then followed by JBX. They're entering lap 13 and somebody is spitting. It's Aiden Gray. Bowie is still leading, Jackson is still before. Let's get on board with him. As you can see the front pack, and that will be very interesting. Lap 13 of this Grand Prix of 19. So the safety car will be in this lap. Anyway, I caught up again, so safety car will still be in this lap. My guess is Jackson to get past Leclerc into turn 1. Apparently, no, fuck, oh shit, I forgot what to say. Who will get the better restart? Bowie has went. It seems like no, he's still not going. He's not going. He's waiting. Alright, here goes Bowie. Near lose it. Yeah, he will not have the best restarts. Fatkit is all over the place. It's all over Bowie right now. Who will break the late? It will be Bowie. Will it be Fatkit? Fatkit collides with Bowie. As Jackson is very close to Leclerc now. JBX seems to be struggling. Jackson trying to make it past Leclerc here. Will he do it down the inside? Yes, he does. Leclerc barges Jackson off the track there, but it seemed like because he collided Fatkit, Jackson got a time penalty because of that. Jackson will not be pleased with that at all. As Leclerc got damage from that collision with Fatkit. Seems like he's struggling. Aiden Gray is tired. 4 DNFs, 14 laps into the Grand Prix. Bowie is leading from Fatkit. Jackson is lurking very close behind. Safety car has been called for Aiden Gray's car to get it out of the track. Another safety car. They've got the safety car. Both Red Bulls in the pits. Seem with damage, I think. They have double stacked. So now they will have to catch up. Bowie still leads from Fatkit and Jackson behind. Oh, connection with the chat is lost again. Fuck's sake. I keep on losing connection with the chat, man. So can't see comments again. Quickly see. William said that was nice to get Bowie. Right now it's so blue screen should be done, yes. It's a safety car at lap 15. Oh, let's hope after there's no more safety cars. Let's hope. As there will be 15 laps remaining. This race might be a bit long still. Probably won't be able to go to the end of the race, so I have to go soon. This has been a pretty good Grand Prix so far. Crossfire says, oh my god, not point, but you don't have to do a pit stop. So, if they go the long way, then you won't get the podium. Will Jackson get this win? Face Kouser is P13. Safety cars in this lap. When will the safety car restart happen? Bowie is still controlling the pace, but I get a better restart than last safety car restart. Let's see. Jackson gets a good getaway, it seems like, so does Fat Cat. Bowie is weaving to break the toe. Fat Cat is alongside Bowie. Jackson sees gap, goes to move on Fat Cat. Get bad direction and then Bowie as well. Jackson might take lead the Grand Prix here. Will he make the move on Bowie? No, he stays behind Bowie there. He finds way better traction, seems like, than Bowie. So you can just hear the tires trying to search for grip. Will Jackson make the move here on Bowie? Yes, he will. A little bit of wheel banging there. Jackson will probably be trying again, as Fat Cat is also playing his car there. If I was Fat Cat, I wouldn't go for the move there. Bowie is defending from Jackson still. Bowie will be trying to go for trying to hold on to the lead and try to win this race. 12 laps remain in this Grand Prix. Leclerc is into 10th. JPX following Leclerc. Swinney received a time penalty for multiple warnings as well. Let's look on this battle for the lead. Joffrey challenging the McLaren of Fat Cat. Joffrey into P3. SC Crossfire defending from Wire as well. SC the Wire dropping places. Was he pushing the gravel or what happened? Oof. See a little bit of lag from Jackson there. Jackson trying to make a move on the main straight now. Let's see who will be leading. Turn 1 will be Bowie, will be Jackson. At the moment still Bowie. Fat Cat seems to have damage. He pits. Leclerc is into P8 now. Jackson loses the car. Saves the car. What a save from Jackson. So let's look at Leclerc. How he is catching the back. He can see the AlphaTauri of Jackson. Leclerc will be trying to make a move on the Warrior here. Will he do it here? No, he won't do it there. Jackson's already called back up to Bowie. Jackson will be trying to make a move on Bowie this lap maybe. Jackson. Leclerc also see the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Bowie is pretty much threatened by Jackson right now. Joffrey trying to hold on to that podium. Trying to hold on to Jackson to maybe jump in with the penalty he has. As we enter lap 19 of 29. With Bowie in P1, Jackson in P2. Fat Kid gets another penalty. Bowie just trying to keep his head down, head cool. He knows if Jackson gets past, he has a penalty and he just has to keep close to Jackson. Jackson tried to get past Bowie as soon as he can because he's losing time behind that Ferrari of Bowie. Bowie is still holding on for this win in Australia. He said, I hope I can win Australia, Ferrari is supposed to be good there. So he is now leading the race, trying to prove his team right, as we see Leclerc trying to get close to the other Ferrari. Leclerc not really having the best of race at the moment as the Warrior gets passed by JBX. Jackson is still pretty close to Bowie. He's closer than last lap. He is deploying everything he has. Will he make it past Bowie? He is going for a late braking move, side by side. A little bit of collision there. Jackson is past Bowie. Jackson is in front of Bowie. Jackson retakes lead of the Grand Prix. Leclerc passing Swinney there. Joffrey trying to stay close now. Swinney and Leclerc have collided there. JBX also getting involved in this battle. Leclerc is in the gravel. Rejoins dangerously there. As Warrior has to watch out for Leclerc. Leclerc into 9th. Bowie already is nearly a second behind Jackson. Jackson is just pulling off into distance, saying, here comes my win. Do. JBX makes a mistake and Leclerc sees Leclerc through. Did he spin? Yes, he has damage. JBX has damaged the car. He's pulling over. No, he's not pulling over to let other cars through. He's just trying to. Face cars gets hit by the driver. Gets hit into a penalty as well. Jackson has nearly pulled the gap. He needs 1.4 seconds more, and he is P1. Leclerc at the moment in P8 behind the Warrior. We're trying to make it past the Warrior now. Leclerc battling the Warrior for P7. Jackson at the moment taking the Grand. No, he's not taking the Grand Slam because he didn't lead every lap, but he might be taking the hat-trick here. JB Bowie ruined the Grand Slam for Jackson there. Leclerc nearly loses the car. He will be trying to get back up the field. I think the highest he can get might be only P6. Jackson doing a late title charge, because I will try and check on the gap at the moment. At the moment the gap is only, let me check real quick. Let's take a look. Let me try to find stands in the realistic server. The moment the gap is less than 30 points. 26 points. Fat Cat has spun. Leclerc gets, Leclerc, safety car for front wing on the track. This has ruined Jackson's lead now. Oh dear, oh, what's happening? Shit. Right. Controller fell straight on the PS button. How about there? My apologies. Lap 22 out of 29. This will benefit Leclerc, or might not even benefit Leclerc. Lap 22 out of 29. It is. Wait, 1 minute. Bowie said, Bono, my tires. Bowie, just make it to the end, mate. You will be inside the gap of Jackson. Just try to stick with Jackson. I will try. I can't promise that I'll make the end of the race, but yeah. William, Bowie won't be getting a puncture because the safety cars are helping with the tires. Puncture, puncture, puncture. I know, William, I know. Demon's Avatar is saying punch, punch, puncture. Red Bull. He's, I think he's managing both at the moment. What a guy, managing 2 teams at one. Just goated. Safety car. Hopefully will. William, can you catch up a bit quicker instead of typing in the chat? So safety car can go in, please. Safety car goes in, I might be able to get to the end of the race. So catch up. Safety car might be in this lap. Depends how quick William catches. Think William needs to catch for the end of the straight. Or else the city will start for another lap. That might not help Jackson. Safety car might benefit a lot of drivers here. Safety car is in this lap. All 3. Seven and a half minutes should the race be long. If my maths are correct, at least. Fuck, oh shit, I'm bleeding. Jackson already leading by nearly a second. He is pushing really, really hard. Sector 1. That JBX round. Leclerc is in P8 still. Making a move on Warrior. Nearly pushing the Warrior off the track. Leclerc and the Warrior have a little bit of a collision there. Old teammates. Jackson just leading the way by 2.2 seconds already. Bowie's tires are really, really gone. Another penalty for Bruce. He's in P10 at the moment. The moment Stan Jackson will win the Australian Grand Prix. Lap 25 out of 29 is what we're entering. Jackson is leading the way. Roar is close on track. Eilings and Scouser battling it out. Leclerc is just ahead of Warrior still. Leclerc struggling to get past Sister here. Will he be sent it? No, he doesn't send it. Stays behind. He'll be trying to get past that Mercedes, as it won't be a nice view for him to see the Mercedes in front of him. Joffrey is really close to Bowie. Bowie might drop off the podium at this rate if his tires are starting to go. Because Joffrey is catching pretty quick as well. Jax is leading by a country mile. They can just see Jackson. Bowie can see Jackson in the straight still. Jackson standing fast out of the race again. Leclerc will be trying to make a move on Sister here, but he can't. The Mercedes pretty strong in a straight line. I think highest you can get is P7. This would be good for Jackson this race. So he will gain lots of points as 1, 2, 4, 6 points, 20 points gained on Leclerc. Goes for a little bit of a dive bomb on Sister there. You're now trying to dive Swinney probably to secure a P6. Joffrey is still right behind Bowie. Just a king trying to stick with Leclerc as he's trying to overtake Swinney. As he wants to dive Swinney and they nearly collide. This sees just came through again. And Leclerc takes out Sister Kane. He has wing damage as well. Late safety car there. I might not make the end of the Grand Prix now. Safe to say Jackson will probably lose the Grand Prix now. .27 laps. Lap 27, 29. Leclerc will drop out of the points tank now. Jackson might lose the win. unless he can pull away from Bowie in time. This will be a 1 lap sprint. Double DNF for Mercedes. So we enter lap 28. Jackson, you overtake safety car there. If Bowie can follow Jackson really good at the end of the safety car, he might be saved. Will the safety car go in this lap or will it stay out? If it stays out, then Jackson drops to P5. Got another comment. I agree with you, Kevin. I agree. But I'm not losing hope in Jackson. I think he can pull a 3-second gap because Jack's tires are knackered. Safety cars in this lap. I believe Jackson can do it. He will have to do it. That's why he's slowing down so much right now. So he has a lot of breathing room to pull that 3-second gap. If there's anyone who can do it, it's got to be Jackson. As well, if Jackson wins this race with fast lap, then he will be equal with Leclerc on points in the championship. That's if Leclerc doesn't get points. Jackson already 1.2 ahead. This will be a good last sprint for Jackson. I will also make to the end of the race. That's really good. Jackson is sliding over place. The gap is already 1.7. The gap is already 1.8. Jackson and Bowie has to go defensive as well. Oh dear, the driver spins. I think he's trying to stick with Leclerc. That's all he has to do. Bowie is already 2.2 behind Jackson. I think he's got a penalty. Jackson is pulling the gap at the moment. He is pushing. Jackson has got the gap. I think he has the gap. Jackson has the gap. He will be a Grand Prix winner. Oh no, he already won the Grand Prix. He will be a 2 times Grand Prix winner after this race ended. At the moment in the championship, the gap will be 1 point. Gap is 4 seconds already. Jackson is gonna do it. Oh, these guys are close. Well, Joffrey is desperate to get that P2. Joffrey has one last move. Echo crossfire! It's true! Jackson wins the Australian Grand Prix. Bowie is P2. Crossfire P3. Joffrey P4. Swinny P5. P6 Warrior. P. Leclerc jumps to P7. Gap. I don't know what the gap will be. Bowie is P2. Jackson P1. What a drive. What a drive from Jackson to get that gap going. As well from Bowie to get the tires to last always. But what a race from Jackson. My apologies, guys, but I have to go now. So I will speak to you guys another time. Thank you for all joining in, and hope to speak to you guys late on and I will speak to you guys tomorrow for Super Sundays.